Hello, 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 welcome to the Landmaker stream. I just need to do something. I'm just getting the BIOS ready for the PSX, and we will be ready. I won't have a problem, but I never know with emulators. Just make sure it's not too loud, because this can be very loud. Weird. Set things up. The emulator's like, no, I'll crash on you. You know, it did. But that's fun. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Do that. Configuration. Choose. Left in. Right. Set image. Desktop. I'm gonna make file in. Oh yeah, that's the wrong one. Oops. And like that. And you need to be. Thank you. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I need to do. Need to add audio output capture from the speakers. Which one? Game. Yeah, this game I still own. One of my favourites as a child, but I mean, at least it's the PlayStation up. Very well compared to me. Yeah, I just realised it was reading the output. The amount learn. So I lift this up, I can read. Yeah, that shouldn't be too loud. Puzzle mode, stream link. I'll do arcade mode in a bit, but yes, let's do. Okay, so the audio is bad on this game. I thought it was a disc. Hey, my Landmaker, just build. Sit. Go. It's basically build like buildings for your towns. We have blocks. But as soon as a corner or one of these blocks goes over the edge of this red thing, we failed. I might be sub to her, I cannot remember. I can't do it anymore because it's going to go over the edge. Yeah, the audio is out. You're doing 4x4, so... Ooh, this might be a bad idea doing that. Yes, it was. Have a good dinner. I wonder if it's salvage this. Here. No, won't be able to. Success there. Oops. Try, because I could have got more out of that. I love this game at times. 4 and a 2. Number 3. No chance. Okay, a mix of colour problems. This game likes to throw curveballs. I should fix that. Can't get any more out of it because it's on the edge. Red, get red. There's the 4. Ooh, just only got that. Hey, Jordy man, how are you? Bonus. Do I remember this level? So I had some bit of a migraine from earlier because I had my nephew over. Well, not my nephew's over. And I was watching a film and I could hear downstairs that he was winding me dog up. So it was a thing. But I'm okay now, just relaxing for a bit. So I played some game, played in so long. Yeah, well, I usually get headaches anyway. I sort of slept it off a bit. But it was just one of them things where whenever this one turns up, usually things get damaged. And I just needed something to relax my migraine. But whenever this... Oh, it's not as bad as the migraine I got when I went to see Batman v Superman. That gave me a complete migraine. Luckily, I wasn't in work the next day. So I got cancelled the next day, so I was like, oh good, I can rest this migraine off. So I've never been able to watch that film. Yeah, I have it. So I might have to look what's going on. You're gonna do this mode, ain't ya? I've just messed up. Oh yeah. We can salvage this. It's all good. It's all good. Come on. On Thursday, I should be. Oh, poo. Is this gonna... Is this gonna mess up this? And stage, because I can't do anything else. Well, it's 20 past 11 here in the UK, so depends what time she's doing it. May. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Do that. Okay. Yeah, they can. Is why why I stream around 10ish, but on weekends I'm not gonna have to do it early because we had a bit of a complaint about me streaming to like 1 or 2 in the evening. Well, 1 or 2 in the morning, so I've kind of been like trying to put that right. I'm not gonna get anything else out of this stage. That blocks over the edge, as it is. Okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. You like that. That turns all elements. That colour. I noticed she was doing a premiere, but I just literally just finished watching a few YouTube videos. Because I usually watch them prior to things, but I inadvertently was napping when I got the migraine. It's cool. That Starbucks in the way. That's messed this up a bit. Yeah, I can't do anything. I think the early premiere I'm going to be doing is when I think 2 packages arrive. Because I've got one coming from the UK on Thursday, and I've got one coming from Japan, which should be even next month, or a month after, but it should be next month. It's been like two months since it's been sent off. I think the early premieres I go to are I think the early premieres I seem to get to is Blue Swans. And then I'm like, I'll try and interact with others and just never get around to it. And that is just buggered up. Because I need to do that. Do that. Though I am probably... That's why I don't do premieres anymore. It's like I hardly do videos now. Can I get you in any of these corners? No, I can't. It's gonna mess this up, ain't you? Yep. Damn. That's part of me. That's part of the reason for me, but also... I kind of do streams more now. Like I'll do just do ASMR streams. Thank you. I've kind of just gone to do more streams over doing videos because it just saves me on setup. Damn, that not work. Because I usually put my phone here and I light switch, then record, and then I've got to try and do it in like a quiet evening. It depends. Crap. Streams depends if you get the views, because I stream to here, Twitch, and Mixer. Like I actually stream to like multiple servers. Okay, that should. Doing that. I think the other reason why I don't do many videos is I kind of think my videos ain't really up to it. That's why I didn't upload that medical one from last night. I honestly don't think we're gonna get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4. Nope. No chance. The medical one hasn't. I didn't upload it. It was just I did it in the stream, and then I just never uploaded it. I think the only one that's up from my streams were the. Let's put it up. Yeah, Idlewild saw it. Liz saw it. I do have like other ones on here, but other medical ones on here. It's just rare. Don't want to mess that one up because I know I'm gonna need you. 4, 4. Like, it's on my hard drive, it's just one I just didn't do. One I was like, it was okay. Like, I do have other ones on here, but my sort of field of ASMR is kind of like unboxing, show and tells. Even though, like, I've been doing ASMR since 2012, and I messed up on it. Yes. 2012, which is why, like, I remember, like, the ASMR meetup back in 2014, which is quite awesome. Alright, let's do this. Which was an awesome meetup because, like, you met other artists. No, reminds me. Well, that was my old channel. I stopped doing videos and yeah, that was the one where I met Whispers, where I Ice My Angel, Haley Whisperwares, and a few other artists that seem to be no longer doing it. But it was around the time, I think the year after. Sort of went, no, year after, a bit after. It's like when I stopped doing it because there was a bit of a rift in the community. And it was like some friendships, the rift was like some friendships were like not, like we were down, some people were down each other's throats, comments were a bit volatile. Like, I've got the audio for like a load of my old videos still on my recorder. Miss Vintage Tingles has, I think, some of the videos that we did back then. But yeah, the community was like a bit. It was like the community was a tiny bit vile. Well, I wouldn't say vile, it was more or less heated. And like, some things were good about it, but other things were like awkward. Because there was an ASMR radio station which was mismanaged, or rather, it was basically treated very unfairly to artists. What happened is the artist who did it was like, okay, we're gonna have an ASMR radio, so you can play music, play music, can whisper, do whatever. What ended up happening was the person was more or less the person was more interested in getting the bigger artist at the time, which was Heather Feather, to the point he was like saying to all of us, like, please message Heather Feather, ASMR requests, all these big artists to be part of this radio thing. And he was also spamming them as well about this. And I think it only lasted like the time I was there, but it then became, he tried to make it profitable, saying like, oh yeah, I'm going to implement rules, and the DJs who are doing this can make a profit. It's like, can make a profit out of this, and somewhere I wasn't, because I think I got singled out a bit because of the rule system. I think Visual Sounds got screwed as well on some occasion. But it was like, okay, we're doing 3 strikes. Now, what ended up happening was, and this also implemented why I left and all, was they needed someone to cover. Because they were trying to do it as like, we're on 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week, da 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 da. Someone couldn't do it, so I said, yeah, I'll cover, because I weren't going to do anything. Around 2 in the morning, I got a message, or at about 2:11ish, I got a message saying, guys, can I do something the next day? 'Cause something had cropped up. So I finished early, and they were like, oh yeah, you said you were gonna do like a 3-hour stream, 3-hour radio show, and you only did like an hour and a half. And then I went, yeah, but as I said, something had come up. So they reprimanded me for that one. The person who was running it decided to do a con trick where he was like, the DJs get some percentage, I get the rest. Like, the DJs will get some of the percent, but I will get the rest because I programmed it, I did all this. And what came from this was the other tipping point, which was there was a young ASMR artist, I think she was 14, 13, and he bullied her. And not in a very nice way at all, may I add. Where she was on air, and he basically pulled the plug on her while she was live, because I think she was so nervous, she was playing music from the YouTube audio library. Because she was like, she couldn't speak much, she was struggling, and he was like, I don't want you doing audio music, I don't want you doing music from the YouTube audio library, da da da. And I think it was like, hardly anyone was being there. Like, I was only getting 3 or 4 people because I was playing, well, if you know me well enough, I play classic rock music, so Genesis, Journey, like an obscure Yes track, an obscure track by whatever at the time I was listening to. So I got reprimanded for that one as well, because it's like, you're not playing modern music, you're not interacting with your audience, and I'm like, but basically she was crying because he swore at her in chat, and basically because she was nervous at doing this, and she was using music from the YouTube audio library, which was okay, he took it out on her. And then he tried pulling the trick of, well, he's like, oh, I programmed this, and I was like, no, you didn't. You've just copied code off someone. Well, I'm paying the license so you can do this. And it's like, yeah. Did you pay copyright license for music? Because you're streaming this and copyright things, which thankfully I got out when it did. Actually, I think I know he upset Miss Vintage Tingles, I think a couple of years back. But I think it was like, oh yeah, I've got problems, I've got this, that, and the other. But it was basically, that caused a bit of a rift with some artists. Because he's like, yeah, I programmed it. The DJs get like, I think, some percentage of what they earn, but I get the rest because I came up with the idea. And then it was like, please spam Heather Feather, please spam all these people to join this radio station. And rightly so, they ignored it. Because this was when Heather was doing videos, and I think Heather and Emma were like the two pioneers of. I can't remember. Yeah, them two were the pioneers of ASMR at the time, because it's like, oh, I think Heather got the 3DO mic first, then it. So most of the stuff that like everyone says, oh, GB did this first and all that lot, it's like, no, it's been around for a while, and I know it, but I don't argue. So yeah, around the time the community was a bit volatile. So I took a step back and I left, I closed the channel, and I didn't return until, I want to say 2017. I did like another channel, but which is still, which oddly enough I didn't get around to wiping that one. But I'm glad I'm back, but it's also, because I do everything like it was back in the day. Like the style it was like, oh, you're not forcing, like you're not using high-end stuff. I think mine gets poo-pooed on a bit because mine's like such a niche audience, and that's just gone wrong. Because back then I did do role plays. I did the taking care of a sick person, but in a father role play. Yeah, she was. She was supposed to. I want to say she was the one who was supposed to be at the ASMR meetup. I want to say that she was going to be at the meetup, but I think something happened, so that plan didn't go per se. I think it was Maria. Can't remember if it was Maria or who it was going to be. I do them every now and then, but it depends on. But it depends on depends on how I feel. Like I do want to get. Like I've got like a lot of medical clothing and stuff, and like that I feel comfortable with because I kind of have like a female persona, and that just helps with my confidence, which is what I did last night. But my role plays were just kind of like storyteller. Father takes care of you, which the title did sound sexual, which rightly so did get swapped. It was like, oh, tucking you into bed and like making sure you're okay and everything. Oops. That's going on. So I probably would. It's just it depends on what roleplay. Cause like Miss Vintage Dingles was like, we'll do game roleplays because you got and like do game shop roleplay because you got all the games and you can do movies and stuff. But a lot of that was yes, but I have to feel comfortable in doing the roleplay. And a lot of the time I find it like hard. Right, let's get rid of these. Yeah, there was a load of big eyes back then. I'll just do that. That is kind of messed up. Come on. Aye. But I can't remember what. Because I think I did a lot of hairbrushing, a lot of unboxings. The weirdest request I had was, because I have long hair, was like, oh, please cut your hair and send it to me. And I'm like, wait, what? You're asking that, and it really made me uncomfortable. Which is why I've kind of been poo-pooing, like, not doing hairbrushing vids. Only because I just not gonna deal with that. Like, I'm not gonna deal with that again. Sugar. Retry. I think you really see, like, my t-shirts, you don't really see what I wear below. So, but yeah, it was one of them things. Although I'm still... I didn't, this was... When? This was... I think it was last year or the year before. Can't remember. I think I've still got the comment, it's just... As people know, like, my channel, I went for a phase where I just put everything on private. Because I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this channel. But I think... But, Liz and everyone has been, like, more... wanting more. I think... I'm sort of, like, looking forward to the ASMR bump video. I've only got one brush and I just did it on stream. I was like, I'll just do it on stream. Then losing the mods can sort it out. Da! Which reminds me, can I actually make you a mod while I'm on here or not? Yeah, but I was like, I'm not doing that. I didn't even reply, I just literally block the person. No, I can't. Although, let's quickly do this while start the game. Sure. Did this stage originally. Not long since I played this. Oh, I'd say I do requests, but it depends on... But it depends on, like, the request. And if it's someone, like, I know is not going to be, like, trying to get something out of it. God damn it. Let's mute this. Can I actually make you... there we go. There we go, Jordy. You're now a moderator, and this chat has crashed again, as per usual. Alright. Let's move this damn chat. Going wrong again. Stupid restream. Hey, when the chat freezes on it. Entangle the controls. Like a duck. Yeah, there is people I trust with moderating, so I kind of would rather have people I trust moderating than people who are like, go abuse it. And this makes things a little bit easier. Oh, that's gonna go wrong here. I think the last bit of a quest I had was... I think the last request that's all I wanted to do, and I did, was... Ooh, Delicate Raindrops, and I think... Yeah, Delicate Raindrops and... Crinkle Lovin', Rachel. They wanted some more crinkle sounds. They wanted me to do like more crinkle sound videos, so I was like, yeah, I can do that, because I ended up... Because at the time I was like buying DVDs and sealed DVDs left, right, and centre, so... Oops. What gone wrong again? Oh, come on. Like that. Wish that didn't do that all the time, because that's just messed up that one. Retry. Although Liz has requested some things, and that's been fun to do. I'm always awkward on camera. It's why I like to fidget a lot. And no one's like, do more. Alright, let's just see if we can do this way. Didn't mean to do that. So we could change that. Is the chat not even updating on either one, or am I missing chats? Restream, stop being awkward. Alright, let's get rid of you. Around the snow. What is all the snow? Let's... Right. Get rid of them. So we can do this quick. Probably not, because I have left it too late. It's not done what it's done what it did with T. God. No wonder I can't see stuff cause something has gone blocked again. So why chat didn't update? Probably. It's gonna be like password. What is the right password, you stupid thing? Okay, why did you signing in? That was the password I put in the first place, and you. Jeez. Should be under. Sounds effect. Nope. Oh, there. Nope, that's wrong. Fixed. Fix the chat. Hooray. Fixed. It did what it did to. I usually stream. Well, originally it was originally I streamed like every night from like 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, but Dad was a bit like complaining, saying, "What are you still doing up at this time of night?" So I've kind of trying to fix that problem. So like it's not, in a sense, I'm in the way. So we may just. But I want to like stream a bit more. Well, I like streaming a lot. So it's like usually every day from like 10 o'clock, although weekends we're trying to make it longer. Although there won't be a stream Saturday or Friday, because I am streaming both those nights on a Facebook group. Before Liz realizes that that's going to be 2 days of no streams. Because I am part of a Facebook group and I'm one of the people who more or less streams. Oh, thank you for that. Well, you're a moderator, so you've got some power. Ah! Damn. That's gone wrong again. I hate this day. I am not streaming Saturday and I am not streaming Friday. Saturday I am streaming at 8 PM my time in a Facebook group, and Friday I am streaming 10 PM my time on the same Facebook group. Well, I know what happens if I don't stream, I end up getting told off, and if I stream, I get told off for not telling you. So I can't win. Yeah. I'll sort that out. No, these ones are in a private group, so you wouldn't see them anyway, because it's related to what? It's sort of going to be related to one video when that package arrives from my friend Rebecca, when it does turn up. But I need to see when that turns up, because I have to also sort the giveaway out from that package. Because I'm part of a Jerry Anderson podcast, the Facebook chat, well, not Facebook group, where it's basically I stream like the Jerry Anderson shows and movies to like a load of people. But so it is really fun, but it's also very awkward at times when it's trying to set it all up. Make sure like it works. But very rewarding. But it is very rewarding because this person actually there was a big giveaway that they did where it's like get all of the Jerry Anderson shows that are actually released on home media, and Rebecca won them, but she had a load of doubles, so she asked me if I wanted them. I went, I'll take the ones I want, but I'm going to do a giveaway with the rest with the group, so that's going to be either an ASMR premiere or maybe a stream, depending. Though I will have a couple of doubles, though mine will be upgraded to Blu-ray. But it's something I'm looking forward to because she wanted to ask me because of the fact that I kind of stream from the sources, as well as the fact that in the group I'm always like saying, look, if anyone wants to watch something, if they give or they want to hear something, find like I've got access, I'd generally help around the group. But that's me because I'm always one of those people who always help people. But it's just a pain at times. I am not going to get a bonus on this one. I just realised that. One, two. Oh, it's giving me a wrong block. Shoot. S. I hate the stage. Did I even set a memory card up? No, I didn't. It's not on this menu anyway. Shoot. There we go. Did this last time? Oh, do not set that, Liz. I know that was gonna come. I may get mocked for it, but I can certainly sort that problem out eventually. Okay. Should, hopefully, sort this Oh, no, I didn't. Just come on. Goodness, what the heck? Let's get out of this stage. 16 retries. Nice. Nice. Review. I'm just about just doing this. Thanks, Jordy. Have a nice time. I think I've got you on Twitter. I'll have to double check. Oops. I'll have a look in a bit. Have a good evening. Come on. That'll do. Get rid of that. Might play arcade mode in a bit. I don't think we're gonna get it this run. Nope. Damn. Okay, I'll add you on Instagram. Though I'll admit my Instagram is a little weird, but I'll explain in a message at some point. Good. Wish this was the quickest way of just doing. Let's get rid of you, which will delete that block. Three, four. Let me try. What's the hint? The space is 2 now. Turn to user. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we'll revert to that. Yes. Riders on a storm. There's a killer. Oops. Okay, let's do that. Transcending the history of the world, the tales of souls and swords. Oh crap. Eternally retold. We need to play Soul Blood again. Like a dog without a mouth. Do I have any music on this hard drive? Let's want the stream VOD muted. One more attempt. Oh, right, they've now released Alien Isolation on Switch, and I've already got the game. Ugh. I really need to beat it at some point. Well, it's saying that we've got all the Batman content, so that's gonna be fun to do. Oh, come on. There's gotta be a way of doing this. No. One space to now into use about. Mine's only private because of the fact because I have medical gloves and stuff. It kind of gets a bit. Basically, you get everyone trying to add you like gloves, and then it becomes a problem. We should have this, I hope. Oh, for crap's sake. There's some I accept because some of them are friends, but friends I know, but it just. It kind of goes a bit annoying. No, I said crap. No, for crap's sake. Well, maybe come down there and give you a hearing test, because I probably would. But I ain't got a passport, and you know that as well as I do. Yeah, so that's my mum. Hello. Right. I think it's left here and all. Shoot. I think balls up. Let's just see how to do this, because it's gonna annoy me. At least this ain't bad as I can't remember the game name at the minute. Oh, Resident Evil 7 walkthroughs, you. Oh, stupid game. Because I remember doing this, I don't know what I did though. Oh well. I think I've got it. No, there's no way if I'm gonna get this in time. Gonna go out. Miss. Excellent time it right. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Oh, come on. Nope, messed up. Should have it this time, we hope. 1, 2. There. Let's see how the city grew. Middlesex capital, the romantic city become the national capital in the end. Everybody loves the sea, even after the high-rise complex was built, and they became proud of the blue seaport. Be alright. Save, I don't even have a memory card. But yeah, I don't think we have any. So do I. I have no memory cards. Oops. PSX. Thought I had some memory cards. Oh, save states. I don't want to do save states. Memory card. Okay, it's not finding here. It's just an editor. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just save state here and then I'll get a memory card. No, it's because I'm using an emulator, I'm not using the actual hardware. Yeah, came up with someone OBS. So it won't bother me, but I can move this over to the proper machine, so doesn't bother me. We'll have a quick run of arcade mode and then I'm going to call it. It's never really get far in arcade mode. Since it was initially an arcade game. I always love this music. Yeah, this is on the first reaction copy of the disc. I don't remember if I did or not. And this is the mode that has God knows how many loading screens. This and Tetris Plus are probably the ones worst for loading screens. Actually, I think Butch Camera is bad for it as well. No loading. Bye bye. Oh, you've just wrecked a good thing there. Damn you. Oh, you managed to survive. Interesting. Oh, cool. I'm actually amazed that person's survived that big wave. What is this should allow me to do Gregory's Horror Show without problems. We're going orange or we're going yellow? Just gonna keep insisting orange, ain't you? Nope. Good. Let you know so you don't destroy this building. Should really do Civilization at some point. Have Leonard Nimoy narrate the histories. I don't mind ruining one area. And here's where I will probably fail. Have to do that. I got lucky. How? How did I get lucky there? Jeez. How are we gonna survive? Looks like I'm gonna have to hope for the best. Give us space, give us space, give us space, please. Okay. This game is really, this match is really not going the way I want it. Next. I'm dead. Shit. Oh, one more go. I'm going. Oh, yeah. Back. Bonus doctor. That didn't help at all. This came out in 98 for the PlayStation 1 and arcades. So around about now, Tetris Plus would have been out. I think Final Fantasy 9, no, Final Fantasy 8 would have been out by now, so should be 98. We'll have to lose something. I'm gonna have to try and salvage this, which we ain't. Crap. Right. But this is a game from my childhood. I played it quite a lot. And around this time, I didn't have Spyro, I wouldn't have Crash. We basically didn't really get a load. Well, I didn't really get a load of games compared to now, where it's like I get like all these games and stuff. I think around the time I was like trying to get games for the PlayStation, but because my neighbor had a modded one, he'd get like Spyro and all that lot, and I'd be like, I want to play these games, but they're like full price. And I think at the time it would have been, we had EB Games, Electronic Boutique, and then it swapped to Game. Well, EB Games bought, or Game bought EB Games, I can't remember. We definitely had like Electronics Boutique. And I always enjoyed going in there, looking at the games. I think I actually bought this game with my mom. Now, birthday money, or it's like you can pick a game for PS1, but had to be within a set price, and like all the games I wanted to play were over budget. Oop. Yeah, because my tastes were a bit. I hadn't been refined on gaming as well, because like I wouldn't at the time have played. Oh no, would we have played it? I think we would have played Final Fantasy. I think we would have played Final Fantasy 7. Me and my brother would have played it at the time. Can't remember. We did when it first came out. We waited. Yeah, but it was one of those things where it was I couldn't get Spyro, so I couldn't get Crash. I couldn't get quite a load of the games that I wanted to play. So it was more or less I had to deal with like budget titles and games that I could get excited to be like, oh, this game will do because it's. I was getting a PlayStation 1 game and it was where I'd get PS1 games because around the time they're damn bloody expensive. And some of them are still expensive, but it hasn't got as bad as. So I'd be like, oh, I want. So it was like a big deal. But it was also around the time where it's like, okay, I can't get the games I really want, so I had to be more or less like, what I miss about them days was just kind of like looking at the box art, and looking at the box I was like, oh, this seems really something that would keep me occupied, and it did and it didn't, because I could do it, but it wasn't like it was more like back then I would struggle with games a lot, so I wouldn't finish them a lot of the time. Like, it was really like, if I finished a game, compared to now, like when I'm on stream, like finishing games, I could probably finish them because I've had that experience. Back then, it was like, I found it hard to finish games because my patience wasn't the greatest. It was, so it was kind of like, so for example, if I lost to this character about 3 or 4 times, 5 times, or like a few times, I'd just turn the system off and I wouldn't return to it. Or if I returned to it, it would have been very rare. But I think over time my patience has improved, probably more, so that, okay, yeah, I might not beat a game quite as much, not quite as easy per se, but it's like, I could play, like, my patience now is like, so it's kind of, I've got used to some games now, like early PS1 games that I was stuck on, I could probably beat now and enjoy. But I was more or less more of a racing game fan. Like, racing games, loved them. Um, like, racing games, platforms, and racing games were probably my jam. Where it was, okay, here's like Ridge Racer Type 4. Great race game. And I would play that a lot, or it'd be, that was a bit easier than I thought. Ridge Racer, I'd play a lot of. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get the end. Yeah, what ending be? I must have not reached like the score. So I'd play Ridge Racer a lot, play Rayman a lot. Never beat the original Rayman. That game is brutal but fun. The Italian Job game, love the demo, never beat the game. I actually do have the Italian Job game, which is based on the Michael Caine movie. What else did I play a lot of? Played a lot of Driver, played a lot of Bishimashi. But played a lot of Apes Exodus, like games. I borrowed a lot of games off my uncle, so I kind of played a lot of them. So like nowadays, like I play RPGs from that era or games that really interested me. But yeah, I should really do Rayman at some point. Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters was a great game and all. I played a lot of, but it's a sort of sequel to Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, which is a great platformer, and basically Bugs Bunny somewhat has to go through time on a time machine. So you meet Marvin the Martian, and you meet other people. What secret command does. Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters is basically Daffy Duck has basically broken the time continuum in some sense. So Bugs and Taz has to help Granny and Sylvester and Tweety repair the damage that Daffy's done. Never beat that game either. Don't know when it tells you to put this. Hang on, does it tell you to put it in here? I don't know. But Time Busters was a fun game. I think I can show it. I don't know. Where is Firefox? I need to do a quick resize because this is too big. God, I just need to resize this again. It's probably not enough to resize the screen again. Yep. Yeah, Taito were good with music. The Poochie Carrot soundtrack's very addicting. A lot of the PS1 games I really want to play. Shibuya was a good one as well. Or as it's called over, Sheepdog Rule. Though, not one of the easiest games though. Like, thank you. Good game, though very, very hard. The Looney Tunes bunch. But very fun. Your goal is to catch some sheepdog's sheep. You're despicable. But this is a good game. Very hard though, and very stealth. Basically, you play the coyote, and your job is basically to get the sheep from some sheepdog from his flock. And it's basically a game show Daffy Duck hosts. So you have to use the Acme equipment to find a way to get the sheep from the flock to an area. And unfortunately, you end up sending one to Mars. So Marvin the Martian gets a little irked about it. Good game. Lost in Time was fun, though I do really need to beat this game. Might do it on stream sometime. Because you have. This game's really fun. Time Busters, the sequel was funny. Back Bunny and Time Busters. Didn't realize they had a big box release PC. Nice. The Wacky Races game's fun, though it's just a part of the Dreamcast one or PC version. I think it's Dreamcast. I think it's a part of the Dreamcast version. But all the characters take a while to unlock, unfortunately. I do Wacky Races at some point. Because I think you start off with the anthill mob, the gruesome twosome, Border Brothers, and I think Peter Perfect. Oh, not Peter Perfect. Ugh. What is it, Peter Perfect? I can't remember the character's name. I can't remember the character's name and my mind is on a blank. But it does have a good... the story mode's meh, but it's fun. Because I always play as the anthill mob until I could unlock Dastardly. Soulblade's fun, though very hard. Good fire. Rayman I want to finish, but I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to even play it. Oops, I didn't even spell it wrong. I even spelled it wrong. Rayman's got a beautiful soundtrack though. Metal Gear Solid's great to stream, which we will be streaming New Year's. Though I don't know if I'm going to do the first game or go in story order, which is free. Wild Arms is beautiful. Oh, that's brilliant. Which is also on the list of games I want to play on the stream. Oh, my poor legs. What else is good? I might stream it at some point. I have to see what I'm in for Wild Arms because it's a very long game. Italian Job game's fun, though it's really, really hard. And I think I'd have to be careful if I did the Italian Job because I cannot remember offhand if it has... music from the film. Can't remember offhand. I'll have to double check that one because I don't want to put myself on the... I don't want to put myself on the firing line on that one. Final Fantasy IX is a great game. Well, Final Fantasies on PS1's all great, but I think 9's my favourite. So that's one of my favourite characters. Because it has Vivi. I love this little mage. I love Vivi too much. We need to get the guidebook for it though. I just love Vivi too much. There's quite a load of fun games on PS1. PS2's got a load of fun games. Well, I like the little mage. He doesn't say anything, and he's trying to remember his powers and stuff, and Vivi is so cute. Vivi's probably my favourite character in Final Fantasy. PS2 had some great games. It had Gun, but that was a bit of a... Gun was okay. It was a western though, by Activision and Neversoft. So yeah, it was enjoyable. But not as much as but I prefer, although I did beat Gun, I prefer Red Dead Redemption. Which we will most likely play at some point. Games is Dragon Quest is fun, although very grind heavy. Sonic Colors is fun. I had to think the spelling then. I can't remember if it spells it UK way or... Fun game. Welcome to the Eggman Stella Amusement Park. Hope you have enjoyed your ride. Actually, I don't know if it still works on here. It means if I can play these while getting flagged, shouldn't be. I might actually use them as like break when I got a black screen. Isn't it? I can't even spell now. Colors. This may not play all the way through.
Reflecting pools. The unfiltered starlight from the lovely constellations above you is full of deadly radiation. Help yourself to our complimentary SPF 3000 star block. And by complimentary, I mean quite expensive. The foliage you see was pilfered from various environmentally fragile planets. Please enjoy them, as they are the last of their kind. Notice the lovely planet floating in the sky above you, soon to be the property of Eggman Enterprises. Please refrain from teasing the robots, as they are very sensitive and require expensive maintenance. Please do not be concerned if you encounter any screaming aliens. The screams are how they communicate. Really, I promise. Enjoy every moment in the luxurious grounds as if they might be your last, especially if you're a meddlesome hedgehog or his fawning sidekick. Please feel free to leave all valuables in your vehicle during your stay here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, as they will be perfectly safe. In no way will roaming bands of robots break into your vehicle. No aliens were harmed in the creation of this park. They were all harmed after the park was created. Please refrain from foiling evil schemes, plots, and/or plans while inside the park. Foiling is strictly prohibited. Would the owner of a white hover car shaped like an egg please report to the front desk? Your car has been broken into. Repeat, would the owner of a white hover car shaped like an egg please report to the front desk? Your car has been broken in. Wait a minute, what the heck?
I love that one too much because in the game he's like something about parking or something. It's like they do something like move the vehicles or something. Basically, he's got the robots breaking into the cars, and someone's just broke into Eggman's vehicle. There's actually a reference to Crazy Taxi in here as well. I can't remember the cue though for it. But these announcements go throughout the game. Can't find it. There's usually a cue list, but
We here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park consider ourselves the universe's first fully green amusement park. Although the green is from all the nausea and vomiting, but still, green is green. Please feel free to fill out a brief survey after your visit. Your opinions matter to us. Unless you didn't have fun, then we don't care. Would Sonic the Hedgehog please report to the security office? Sonic the Hedgehog, please report to the security office. We found your keys. Yes, that's it. We found your keys. No need to be ready for a trap, since we only want to return your keys. The following rides are closed for repairs. The free money ride, it's an all-you-can-eat world, and pick a car, any car. Welcome to the Sweet Mountain. Insulin will be provided at a marginal extra cost. And by marginal, we mean enormous. We know they look delicious, but please refrain from licking the rides. That would be disgusting. Do you know where those rides have been? People have been sitting on those rides with their butts. Okay, go ahead, lick them. Don't say we didn't warn you. Enjoy the ride, but be careful. The seats can be sticky. Due to cost restraints, some of the donuts used in this ride are of the day-old variety. We apologize for this.
Where is it? Gosh, I'll have to find out the end of this vid. I always love this scene.
Here he is.
Took you long enough. Get me out of here.
Boss, your face. Yes, your face. It is good to see your face. Boss, your face is a little dirty. Let me wipe that for you.
That'll be weird. Let's get out of here before my day gets any worse.
Why can't we tell him about his mustache?
I think it's better to wait until he separates our heads. Then you can tell him and get all the glory.
Great, thanks!
What's wrong with my mustache?
I love that scene too much. Yeah, his poor beloved mustache has just been eaten by a rabbit. I hope they do that with Jim Carrey, just for the gag. No, they probably won't do that with Jim Carrey. Alright, I'm gonna call it a stream. I don't know if there'll be one tomorrow. But, yeah. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and I'll see you whenever.